Hey everybody, welcome back to Saints Row. Just checking out our territory here, seeing what we got. All the southern half of the city belongs to us now. As we come up in here, you can see that here's some rollers and some Vice King's territory. All the suburbs belong to the rollers, and that's the stuff we're going to take out now. First thing we got to do though is we got to get some more respect. And we're gonna do a couple different activities, some new ones we haven't done yet, that show up for the first time in the Rollers territory, which is why we didn't do them.
What the hell did you do that for?
Which is why we didn't do them when we were working on the Canales. So let's get to it. This first one is called Hijacking. There's another one in the Vice King territory, and the cutscene starts like this.
I'm Phil. Jesus, if you're scared of getting a little dirty, you're in the wrong line of work, buddy. Hope you're not that big of a pussy when it comes to jacking shipments. Look, I only work with professionals. If you say you got skills, I'll set you up with a target. But if you're some punk who just likes to drive mommy's car fast, you can stay home.
Dude, what the hell? Doesn't he know we just took out the entire Carnalis gang? Like, blew up their plane with a rocket launcher. Do you really think? Whatever. So, hijacking is an activity where you basically do what you do the entire game. You steal cars from people, except this time you have to take them back to this warehouse. Most of the cars you steal belong to the West Side Rollers, and as you steal the cars, they will chase after you with other cars, and the more levels you go through, the more people they send after you, the higher notoriety gets with every successive level. Pretty straightforward, like most of the activities are. So you get the cars to stop by smashing into them or shooting. I think shooting them is actually a better way to go. And the script here is having my homie get inside the car first, but I don't figure that out till the second time, just because his side is smashed. And this is only two-seater, so sorry, other homie. So you can shoot the cars or you can smash into them. I think actually shooting them is the better way to do it. As you can see, this car is already in pretty bad shape because I hit it, T-boned it pretty hard. And when you have other dudes chasing after you the whole time, your car tends to soak up lots of damage. So you really want to have it as at high health as you can at the beginning. Other than that, there's not too much else going on. One of the annoying things about this particular version of the activity is that the GPS that goes to where you drop the cars off doesn't actually point to it, but it points on the street next to the warehouse. And if you're, driving around super quickly and there's tons of dudes chasing you and all that stuff, it can be kind of annoying to realize that you just drove past it because you turned too late. In any case. So this is level 3, and actually not every car you steal is a West Side Rollers car. Sometimes they just have you steal random cars, and in that case, like for example, you have to steal a taxi cab. And this taxi cab actually really goes for it. Taking off like bat out of hell. And the camera's driving me nuts. That's such a bad angle for a camera. It fixes itself, but it's kind of annoying. And in this case, when you steal this car, they don't send rollers after you, they send cops. And here I demonstrate the teleport inside the car trick. And a homie does the same thing. Pretty nice. Usually, if you stand on top of the car and press Y, it'll put you inside of it automatically. I think in this particular case, see, the GPS almost fucked me again. In this particular case, I think because the car was kind of stuck, the game just took the path of least resistance, which I appreciated. And their homie fell over for some reason. So what they start doing too in later levels is they start putting the cars further away, or like the cars will be driving faster, so you have to chase them down faster. And that also makes it a little trickier when you're bringing them back, because you have farther to go. That's as longer people are chasing you. There's a weird kind of glitch going on right now. It's the game audio that I'm not sure if you can hear because of the ducking, but there's some rain sound effects happening, but it hasn't actually started raining yet. So I'm not really sure what that's all about. I think it starts raining pretty soon though. So car coming up. This is actually a pretty good example of what you should be trying to do when you get the car, is just shoot the driver. I'm not sure how I got the driver. You know, I wasn't really aiming for him. Maybe my homie got him. But now my car is in pretty good condition, which I decided to waste by crashing through everything on the way. But that's pretty good indication. And also for whatever reason, just really no rollers spawned to chase me. So things are going pretty much as smoothly as they could go. The police notoriety is incidental because I keep smashing into people like this. But it's not a part of the actual activity. It just kind of piles on. You know, the nice thing about this warehouse, oh, here comes the rain, is that you can just smash through these fences. So it's not too bad. So that is hijacking. We get our cash, we get our respect. Oh, come on. Just give it to us. So let's move on to the next activity. So we're in the middle of actually some pretty cool atmospheric effects right now. In the middle of a storm, it's kind of foggy, hazy. And we're headed into the stadium. This activity actually falls under the 3rd Street Saints activities, but it's in Roller's territory, so I decided to wait it. Yep, the Ultor Dome. Huh, we haven't really heard much about this Ultor company. Must not be important. Time for some Demo Derby.
Are you crazy, man? The derby's about to start. If you're just standing around out here, you could get really hurt. Woo! Don't mind my brother, he's just being a pussy. Hop in a car, man. There ain't nothing better than smashing cars for money. 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah!
So that announcer guy is by far the best part about this activity. Actually, no, it's a pretty fun activity, all things told. Yeah, so you drive around and you smash into dudes. And if you're the last person to touch them before they explode, you get credit for destroying them. Just like that. I was just pressing against this guy, and he kind of caught on fire, and I get the credit, so I win. Hooray. So, a couple strategy things about Demo Derby is that you can use NOS by clicking the left thumbstick.
3, 2, 1, go! Yeah!
Oh god. Oh no. If you get stuck like this, you're probably dead because your car will eventually catch fire. So I'm just going to wait for... Oh! Oh, what a helpful guy. NOS is pretty key once you can line it up. Usually I feel like when I try to hit guys with the NOS, if I'm too far away or too close, it really does nothing. It's kind of like... I feel like I'm always playing the Charger in Left 4 Dead 2. And I'm just as good with the Charger as I am with the NOS in this game. Where you just kind of go in a straight line because you can't turn that well. So while I was editing this, I kept having to back up different spots, and I kept hearing that announcer guy do his thing backwards, which is pretty good. So a higher level now, have to destroy 3 cars. And this one I kind of scraped by just on luck, just because I'm able to hit the cars that are ready to blow up. You know, you just get that sweet spot. Actually, the quickest, easiest way to lose this is actually just not being able to get enough cars in time, which is you'll see on this last time. So we're going to wrap up this video a little bit with one more, I think it's a failure. And then the next video we'll just finish up the activities. And that'll be that. Man, that guy drives me nuts. See, I didn't get the credit for that one. And I'm flipped over again. Will anybody help me out? Oh. Oh, good. Yeah, so if you're not quick enough, or you don't get the lucky hits, you're just gonna run out of time. But that's okay. Or you can blow up too, if you get hit more than you're hitting. But yeah, thanks for watching as always, guys, and I'll see you next time.